This will be for the con exercise. Divide polynomials by x with remainders. Okay, so we're dividing this polynomial in the numerator by x. So you want to remember when you add or subtract in the numerator, and that's over a common denominator, each of those terms are over the common denominator. So this right here is the equivalent of 4x to the third divided by x minus x squared divided by x plus 3 divided by x. So notice each term that was in the numerator is divided by x. Now, when there's no when there's no exponent on the x, it's automatically a 1. Okay, and remember that when you divide x by x, you just subtract the exponents. So right here we have a 4, and then we have x to the third divided by x to the first. So you keep the x, and you just subtract 3 minus 1, and that's 2. Over here, there's no coefficient, but we have our x's, and you just subtract the exponents going down. 2 minus 1 is just 1. Finally, right here, there's nothing we can do right here, so we're just going to leave that as plus 3 over x to the first power. Now, when something is to the first power, you don't need to write first power. Okay, so we can erase that 1 for the exponent. Okay, and right there is the final answer. So you just want to enter that in the box. So type 4x, and for the squared, you need to click this button right here for the exponent. All right, then click again. So the cursor comes down, and that's minus x, and then plus 3 over x. You can do 3/x, or you can use the fraction button right there. All right, so I think these are all the same. These numbers are added over a common denominator, so let's break it up. We have 2x to the fourth divided by x. We have positive 5x divided by x, and we have positive 4 divided by x. Okay, remember x with no exponent is automatically x to the 1 or first power. Right here the coefficient is 2, and we have the x's, and we're just going to do 4, we're just going to do 4 minus 1. Okay, right here we have positive 5, and x to the 1 divided by x to the 1 just cancels. Finally, right here, we just have 4 over x to the first, but you don't need to write first, so it's just going to be 4 over x. Okay, when the exponent is 1, you don't need to enter that in the box as your answer. You can eliminate the 1. Okay, I just wrote in the 1 so I can show you the subtraction of the exponents. But this right here is the final answer. So we have 2x, and the exponent button is right here. You click that and you type the 3. Click it again to bring it down, plus 5, and then plus 4, plus 4 over x. So I like to do 4/x, okay? But you can also just click that right there, this fraction button, and do 4 over x. Same thing. Now, you don't have to break it up like this every single time. All right, if you'd like me to show you the shortcut, all you have to do is subtract 1 from each exponent. Okay, because each of these are divided by x. So x to the fourth just becomes x to the third. X squared just becomes x to the first. And then you still have the negative 5 over x on the end. Okay, and remember we said x to the first, you don't even need to write the 1. So just subtract 1 from each exponent on the x's, and it will be the same thing as if you did it the long way, like I showed you. Okay, so we have x to the third. So click this button to the third. Click it again, plus 2x. Okay, and then minus 5 over x. So minus, let's see here, minus 5 over x, or you can just type 5/x. All right, so you can break it up into 3 fractions if you want to, or you can just subtract 1 from each exponent on the x's, that's all.